Hello everybody! Today we're going to be doing some more of Subarashiki Hibi, It's My Own Invention. This time though we're going to be looking at, we're going to be starting, I have no idea about the length of this, it's either going to take an entire session or maybe it will take 2, 3, but anyway we're going to be starting the other ending of It's My Own Invention, and last time we did the brilliant ending between Takuji and Kimika, and ironically the ending where we deny delusions and we don't want to continue Takuji's fantasizing of Zakuro, and ironically in the end, even though this story is so filled with delusions and deceptions and just weird supernatural, well, weird stuff where you have no idea whether it's supernatural or not until you find the truth out. Yeah, ironic that you find the truth in the end. Anyway, God, Takuji's character development to Kimika, that is something that I don't think I'll ever see again. Absolutely brilliant, genuinely. And oh my god, look at this progression, by the way. Can I just mention this? Look, 2:19, 3:22. There is no way I've been playing this chapter for over a month. Well, I have been. What the fuck? Wait, so what? Dude, so I've nearly been playing Subarashiki Hibi for 2 months. That's insane. That is actually insane. I mean, I get that I take my time with visual novels, but even for my standards, this is odd. No, but anyway, yeah, I'm really excited to look into everything that's going to be going on about the delusions here. Wait, no. Yeah, so I've just confused myself. Hang on. Right, okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't get that the wrong way round, and yeah, luckily that is the case. So, yeah, basically here what happens is, we are embracing the delusions, and I suppose we're remembering about the fact that they exist. We are basing everything primarily on... Well, no, to be fair, it's interesting to think about the fact that the amount Takuji fantasizes on Zakuro, and I suppose the amount he has a connection to Zakuro, and the amount, obviously, he views Zakuro for lust, that really influences how much his overall fate has changed. It's interesting, that. There we are. Okay, so, firstly, now that we're here, I just wanted to fully check that I was in the right bit. I was, which is very nice. Firstly, I just want to see what happens if we reject the delusion, because there's a little bit of text we haven't read, which I'm surprised about. It's one of my delusions. This is the exact same thing that always happens. Before I knew it, I'd lost track of what was real and what was just my delusion. Oh, that's really interesting. As always. That's so interesting. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. So, how far in is this? Oh, right. Okay, so he's just getting into it here, so... Yeah, that's actually really interesting. So he's losing track of what's real. Now that really adds more weight into it, if you ask me. What was real? He feels as if everything that is going on here is genuine. And he's actually losing track of... That's insane. Right. Now let's go to the delusion and let's embrace it. I'm just seeing if there's anything different. Right. There's no way this is real. It's all going too well. There's no way it would go so well in reality. Yeah, reasonable, yeah. Yeah, so just stop fantasizing about the person that's literally right in front of you. Yeah, I think that's maybe a good idea. I know that. Do you? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I think his looks probably explained a lot of the nature of what he was thinking of, let's just say. I find it really interesting to think about the fact that in the end of the Kimika ending, this relationship is seen by Takuji from a completely different light. If you look in the YouTube comments of my last video, you'll be able to see more in depth my thoughts about Takuji's ridiculous character change and his feelings of how they change towards Zakuro, and also interesting how you compare what would happen if you compared Takuji's feelings to Kimika's feelings as well. Yeah, right, now time for probably the worst part of the delusion. I'm not interested in this farce, even though the delusion has probably got to the most, well, let's just say sexually explicit bit. It must take a lot to back out of a delusion when it's, well, this censored, let's just say. I'm not interested in this farce. Oh my god. God. Oh, sorry. Oh, isn't that interesting? Yeah, it just builds up on the theme of the fact that he can't tell what is his own mind and what is genuine. So... Jesus Christ. I got caught up in my delusions again. My face was red from the vulgar delusion. Yeah, totally, yeah. How farcical. You were thinking about something. Oh god. Dude, how perverted is Takuji? Serious question. This is what happens when we complete the delusion. This is quite interesting. Yeah, it hadn't been rewound. But isn't it interesting to think about the fact that even though he praises his delusions, no, sorry, he has gone into his delusion and he has nurtured it as much as possible, it's still the case that Zakuro, well, no, that he realizes what he is thinking of Zakuro is a delusion. And then it's just the same. Yeah, but that's interesting. You cannot stop yourself, I totally agree. I will never forget how violent when Takuji was really, really provoked and the school classroom was covered in a red tint. How violent and absurd and just graphic all of his thoughts were. I mean, obviously we see his delusions not being able to stop in terms of a sexual nature here, but there, God, it was vile. It really, really was. And also, we've got to obviously think about all of the delusions surrounding Rirudu and God and Tekelililililili and stuff like that. Yeah. Now it's time to see how embracing delusions changes the story. So context is that this is the part where he feels that maybe he should save Kiyokawa, maybe he should save the people who have been so below him because of the fact that they're not only horrible people, but, I mean, yeah, Kiyokawa. I mean, she is literally a human who has gone down to an animal. That is what she has done for Takuji. Even though she's a fucking adult. But to be fair, sometimes fear is the worst drug of them all. And that is the case of Kiyokawa. she acted on fear, and she did the worst thing she possibly could because she acted out of fear, and then that caused her to become a psychopath because of the thrill she got from it. Yeah. And she wasn't necessarily a bad person before. Actually, we don't know that, but she didn't seem bad. She seemed sane, and I mean, obviously, she was safer to be around because she could be a teacher. I mean, you can't be a teacher if you've got some sort of record of being a psychopath. No way. Or at least I think it would be very unlikely. What the deadliest thing about Kiyokawa is she was previously a normal person, if you ask me. And she has obviously been led to something that is as bad as what has happened there. Yeah, bless, because of the depth of your sin, so as a result of the sin, Takuji can save them. Maybe that's... Yeah. It wouldn't be for the depth of the sin that they wouldn't be saved. Yeah, I see that. To my room. Yeah, look at that. Right, so I just want to fully confirm how this is different firstly. I stuck up the poster Tachibana bought. The icon of Maho Shoujo Dirudu. So, beforehand we would have been using means... Well, beforehand we would have been going towards a path that showed reality at the end. I just want to see the exact reason it's different. I just want to cross-check them. Part 32 it should be around. Yep, we see Kiyokawa masturbating. Let's be honest. Yep, I've got the exact part here. Cool. Are they fucking a toilet? Yeah, it's evil. So Takuji wants to go alone to his place and... Ooh, yeah, he wants to go to his room on his own in the other ending, and then Kimika comes behind him and then has a conversation with him about... Actually, let me just remind myself what that conversation was about. I feel like this is an important detail. Part 32. Oh yeah, Kimika and the knife, and just realising the extent of how unusual Kimika's motives are. And also Kimika trying to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Kimika's devotion? Takuji jokingly ordering her to fuck, or join in with the sex-related stuff. Her knife. Isn't that interesting? Oh god, this scene changes so much. Yeah. Interesting. I've always found it interesting. I've always found conversations like that interesting because there is such a lack of desire to live. There really, really is. She feels she has so little value in her life because of what she has done to Zakuro, so she offers up her life. She says, if I do anything that is unsatisfactory, kill me. That is how little joy and attachment she has to this world. The icon of Maho Shoujo Riruru. This is a proper icon drawn by the right illustrator. Yeah, it's interesting that if you embrace the delusions, Riruru has her full form. And Riruru is completely forgotten about because of the fact that reality hits, and Kimika is the one that is most prevalent. With this, she'll have her normal form the next time we meet. Now that I think of it. Yeah, Yes, that's going to be interesting to see how that differs. Riduru-chan said her father would descend upon Earth tonight. Riduru-chan's father. The existence called God. An existence far beyond human recognition. Hang on a second, so... I'm a bit confused. Tonight I will meet with God. I wonder what God looks like. But this is just the conversation when we see... What? I'm so confused. Wait, so where exactly are we? I think I might have got the wrong part. I just don't really fully understand where we are. Where's the conversation with God? Oh, so the conversation with God is after the conversation with Kimika. I forgot about that. So funny that we have no conversation with Kimika. I do wonder what is going to differ when we see God. I just... Riduru-chan. Ooh. She sounds bothered. Huh? What, Riduru-chan? That's interesting. So rather than... So it's Riduru who is telling him to go to the roof. Beforehand it was instinct. God's descent. Oh wait, no, hang on a second. No, this is the same. I'm getting confused. Yeah, so he totally interprets everything that Riruru is quote unquote saying so that his, well, because of the fact that he feels as if it's something that he knows instinctively, he doesn't need anyone to tell him. But of course he would. This is his delusion. He is the master of it. Oh shit. I went outside through the reservoir tank, like always. When I went outside, there was strangely shaped people gathered, just like always. Humanoid things. Non-humanoid things. What? I'm so confused. That's really, really interesting to think about the fact that beforehand what happens is it's way more ambiguous, everything that we see. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, so we climb the ladder rather than going up the school. And as a result of that, we don't see all of the delusional and odd and wrong scenery. Interesting to think about the fact that beforehand, I remember in the other ending, Takuji seemed to have so much more confidence, ironically. So much more confidence and so much belief in himself, and so he really, really made himself special, and he thought of himself as special for being able to think about the fact that he has thought of where to go instinctively. He really, really emphasizes it in his head more. Evidently, the people from yesterday were still here.
お前たちはここにいるのか。
You guys are still here. No sound, funny that.
そうかい。君たちは城山のムクロを手に入れることはできなかったのか。
Oh really? You couldn't get your hands on Shiroyama's corpse?
それは残念だね。
Oh, I didn't realize they talk. They have really, really weird low frequency sounds. That's a pity.
とは言っても、もともと死は君たちの所有物ではないだろう。君らには死すら与えられていない。
Though it's not like death is your possession. None of you have ever been given death yourself.
だから、あのムクロは君たちのものではないのだよ。
Yeah, fair. And if anything, that is an interesting way of thinking about it. If people are given, if death is someone's possession, well, who owns the corpse apart from the person of the corpse? That person of the corpse is dead though, so wouldn't a corpse have no owner? And could it not have an owner with this logic? Whoever possesses death possesses corpses, maybe. Maybe you could think about hell with one L. The
残念ながら、君たちは城山のムクロを手に入れられないよ。永遠に。
Unfortunately, you guys will never get Shiroyama's corpse. Yeah.
強情だね。まあ、頑張りたまえ。
Well, you're awfully persistent. Well, do your best then. God, such odd noises. That's all they are, noises. Oh.
奥から誰が来る？
Please tell me it's Kagami slash Tsukasa. Who's that? Someone's coming from over there.
こっちの匂いは死骸。なぜ死骸が？
The smell of blood. It must be a corpse. Why is there a corpse here? Agreed, especially because of the fact that you are within. I mean, I get that the corpse is delusional and it can't literally be the case that the corpse is walking around school, but at the same time, I mean, it's the worst place for a corpse to be because there are ravenous beings of lower dimensions in Takuji's delusions that are willing to get the corpses. I think it's really funny because this kind of reflects on how Takuji may have felt about Tsubasa. Like, he wants this to happen to him, which I don't blame him. Who would not think that?
Shiroyamaのやつ、まだ学校をさまよっていたのか。
Is Shiroyama still wandering around the school?
いや、違う。
Oh, that's interesting.
この血の匂い。
Hang on a sec. I hope it's Zakuro. Zakuro or Kagami. I want it to be one of those two. Kagami. Kagami. Kagami is such a cool word to say. Tsukasa. I like Tsukasa as well. Their names are just really nice to say. To be honest, that goes with a lot of Subarashiki names. Mamiya Takuji, Minakami Yuki, Takashima Zakuro. They're just cool names to say. Maybe I'm just biased. I don't like saying Otonashi Ayana's name though, it doesn't really flow well. Let's just look at the characters. Mamiya Hasaki, that's fine. Minakami Yuki, Takashima Zakuro, Wakatsuki Kagami, Wakatsuki Tsukasa, Otonashi Ayana, Tachibana Kimika. Kimika's name is fucking cool. Same for Megu and Satoko's names. I get that they're horrible people, but their names are cool. You can't deny. Others, that's the best name. Wait, hang on, I'm paranoid. No. No, this smell is
男の血
different.
の匂いではない。
Shit.
女
What?
特有の血の匂い。
Or maybe it's a Iriru. Who knows? No, this smell is different. It's not the smell of a man's blood. This is the unique smell of a woman's blood. This is the last thing I was expecting, if I'm going to be honest here. That's not a man's corpse. That's...
高島さん。
Oh my fucking god. That's terrifying. Jesus, Takashima-san.
首の骨が折れてもげかかってるから全然うまく喋れてないよ。
Oh my fucking god. This is vile. Jesus, look at her legs as well, completely covered in blood. Your neck is broken and it looks like it's about to come. God, I can't understand you at all. God.
Konnichiwa, Takashima-san.
Hello, Takashima-san. God, isn't it interesting to think about the fact that this is kind of a representation, metaphorically, of everything that was kind of going on between... everything that could have potentially been going on from July the 3rd to July the 10th. Maybe it could be the case that Zakuro was... she was in her head trying to reach out to Takuji, but the thing is, her attempts to reach out to him were in vain because, like this, they could never be understood. Now, it's really interesting to think about the fact that even though he has such... even though this incident started because of Zakuro being a root cause of it, he can look at this. He thinks this is genuinely real. He can look at this and yet think that it's normal, it's okay. He can look at this without feeling a ridiculous amount of grief, which does show that I think he has the potential to believe that his relationship with Zakuro was just lust induced, and yeah, it's just odd that he has no attachment, he has no shock to seeing the girl he had potential to love, even if the love was just based on lust. Like this. It's so interesting. But it just really reinforces the idea that the more this story goes on, the more he loses sight of Zakuro and why he actually started becoming the saviour. Well, yeah, I suppose. What caused his cult, really? Yeah, and it's just horrible to think about the fact that she is trying to reach out to us, she is trying to say anything possible, but no.
あのね、無理して喋らなくていいよ。
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't really think it's biologically possible if her neck is quite literally... Well, let's just say if you punched her in the head, her neck would fall off. And then... Well... Here's a nice little image for you. Right, gore warning. But her neck would be perpendicular with her body. Or at least it would look like it's perpendicular. You don't need to force yourself to talk. Wait, I heard Sekai. I don't know, I couldn't really make out anything else.
さんは世界を救うんだろ
Oh, that's what it is. Tsuku is to save? Really? You're gonna save the world, right? I didn't realise that. I mean, tsukuru is to make, and then I always thought that save was just tasukeru. I didn't realise tsuku was that. I didn't realise it had that meaning as well. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Why are there so many Japanese verbs with tsuku in? It's so dumb. There's 4 I can think of now. Well, tsuiteru for including, uso or tsuku, to tell a lie. What was the other one? I think it was like to say power is on. Like, wait, let me just check. Okay, never mind. I swear that was a phrase, but I don't know. There was another use for tsuku which I kind of forgot about. But yeah, God, that's insane. Or maybe it has 2 U's in rather than 1 U. I don't know. Like it could be tsu and then K-U-U. Who knows? God, listen to how lonely her voice sounds.
頑張って高島さん応援しているよ
But that's really interesting. How is Zakuro, somebody who is ridiculously... she's not in a very good physical stance in order to save the world. How is she going to save it? But the only thing is, I mean, this isn't something that is genuine. This is not the case. She wasn't genuinely going to save the world. But Takuji feels she will because of the fact that, I think, he's going to become the saviour. All thanks to Zakuro. And Zakuro is the person whose knowledge has enabled him to be reawakened. So, as a result of his reawakening, he is going to be able to save everybody by returning them to the sky. And obviously that, because that's caused by Zakuro, maybe that's why Zakuro's saving the world. Do your best, Takashima-san, I'm cheering for you. Yeah, I couldn't really tell with all the blood, but it looked like, yeah, I agree, yeah, but it looked like she was smiling. This is weird, what? Zave. Old. Jesus Christ, look at how much she has been reduced. Yeah, but it's just so interesting, isn't it? So Takuji-kun, don't be afraid. Yeah, that's really, really odd. Yeah, I understand, thank you. It's just really quite something. Hearing a character that we have had so much connection with just be reduced. I mean, of course, she is reduced just a pile of flesh. She can't even talk anymore. Yes, I understand. Thank you. She finds it so hard to talk. Oh, she went. Takashima-san went off somewhere else.
さようなら僕が愛した人
Oh, interesting. Is that what she said? I don't know, it's genuinely impossible to make this out. Goodbye, I loved you. Oh, that's interesting. I went up the stairs. What I find even more interesting is the fact that Takuji says he loves Zakuro. And he never, because of the fact that Kimika isn't there and there is no distraction to make him forget about Zakuro, he indulges in his feelings more. I went up the stairs. The stairs that lead up to the roof. The road to the sky. Oh shit, yeah. The road to the sky. I went up the stairs. I saw something strange on the landing. Something strange. Oh shit, I'm a bit scared. This is the thing. I love Takuji's delusional mind and his trauma-induced phenomena that he is seeing because of the fact that it's so wrong and it is so distant from reality that if anything you were just scared of the unknown, because what it does, it takes building blocks of humanity and then it uses what creates humanity to create the most incomprehensible bullshit, really. I mean, look at how God looked. Oh my god. The fuck is a desk doing there? What are you? You're not a normal desk, are you? Funny that firstly Zakuro's vase is there, but secondly there are no flowers. Odd that. What are you? You're not a normal desk, are you?
Konnichiwa, Takuji-kun.
Oh my god. Oh no. Ah yes, my favourite desk. A literal person. A humanoid desk. A talking desk. Oh, you're Takashima-san.
高島さん、こんなところで何をやっているのですか?
Oh, you're Takashima-san.
なんかね、なんか恥ずかしい話なんだけど。
That's interesting.
体探してるの。
Kind of. This is embarrassing to say, but I'm looking for my body.
体を探している?
Looking for your body.
うん。なんかよくわかんないんだけどね。いつの間にかなくしてしまったみたいなの。
Yeah, I'm not sure how, but I lost it at some point.
そうですか。
Did you really? Yes.
難儀ですね。
Yeah,
心を
totally.
探すなんて。
That must be hard, searching for your corpse even after death.
シシってなお
After death.
死んでしまったのに。自らのムクロを探している。
Looking for
難
your
儀としか
corpse.
言いようがありません。
Looking for your corpse even though you died. That has to be right. Oh, totally.
死
It's
んでしまったのに袋を
even though I died. Of course. Rough.
違いますよ。フクロウは関係ありません。ムクロです。
Not a corpse. Your corpse. I thought Shitayu was corpse.
違いますよ。
Mukudo.
フクロウは関係ありませ
Oh,
ん。
Hukudo.
ム
Right.
クロです。
Mukudo. Oh, that's funny. Interesting that Kimika's treatment is being given here. Bukudo is bag, I swear. Wait, is it? Oh, no. Hukudo, Bukudo, and Kaban all refer to bags or pouches, but they have different nuances and are used in different contexts. Yeah, so I was... Hukubukudo means lucky bag. Anyway, yeah, Hukudo, yeah, describe objects like bags. So but it also means coarse because, yes, language.
違いますますますます
Not it. Tit for tat.
違いますますますます
There is no way. Does that actually mean what I think it is? Wait, what does masu mean on its own? No, I always get verb stems, which is reasonable, but... Oh, yeah, suffixes. Wait, so what if... What? Masu. Wait, I'm genuinely interested. Masu. Oh. I just get masu. Right. Masu masu. Wait, what is masu masu meaning? Increasingly? What? Oh. This is weird.
ですね、高島さん。
You know, 高島さん。
ですね。です。でる。でる。でる。出てる。でる。
I don't think I've ever heard a more unhinged line in a visual novel. I'm not even joking. That is so weird. Looking for your corpse even though you died. That has to be wrong. Even though I died, of course. I can see why. This is so weird. Some of the most damaged and persistent laughter. Fucking hell. Takashima-san. Give me back my body. My body, give me... Fucking hell, this is insane. I mean, she is going... Well, I mean, this is derangement. This is total derangement. I mean, my god, not only the laughter, but also just the requests to Takuji done in the most... Well, in a voice that has been out of touch with reality the most out of anything. This is so oddly disturbing. Unfortunately, that's not within my power. Yeah. I'm sorry, but please, don't give up on your search, Takashima-san. Okay, Ushiromi Maria. She seriously sounded like her there. This is so broken. It's like a comedy. When her terrible fate is repeated like that, it seems more like a comedy. Poor girl. My lover, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh shit, here we go. God, yeah, this is going to be exciting, seeing everything that's happening with regards to God himself. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but then we'll be able to see just the truth of this. So. Jesus, I mean, this is properly disturbing. Look at how much Zakuro's spirit is not only reduced in this delusion, but how much it's suffering. This is the amount of suffering that Takuji, I think, perceives Zakuro to be having really. This is what he wants to make amends for. Yeah, I suppose because it's just so hopeless that you could do nothing but laugh. Maybe that's why he said that. Yeah, but this is really, really odd. Interesting. So firstly, the desk was the thing that Takuji had made a false assumption of the personality of Zakuro from. He assumed that the desk was someone who had fully had an understanding of Zakuro's life and who had an understanding of herself. Isn't it interesting to think about the fact that the flowers are gone? I suppose all of the beauty is gone. Hmm.
なんかよくわかんないんだけどね。いつの間にかなくしてしまったみたいなの。体。
Isn't it interesting to think about the fact that it is not within her capacity? Well, firstly, her brains are quite literally falling out and they are losing connection with her entire body, so of course she would be going insane. But the only thing is, I mean, it's interesting that her spirit still lives on in places that aren't her body necessarily, and her body's trying to find her spirit is trying to find her body. But I think that's actually something that's really significant, because where is the true Zakuro who is dead? What happened about that Zakuro who died? That was not the Zakuro that Takuji knew. So, with regards to assigning a spirit to a body, where is the spirit of the true Zakuro, and which body did, obviously ending the life of course, that spirit to be there? Interesting that it's just not within her capabilities to be able to contemplate anything with regards to the corpse. It's just interesting to think about the fact that I like how this kind of symbolises how much Zakuro has kind of been reduced to a joke. And I can kind of see that because Takuji, what he's doing is he is just totally using Zakuro in order to make it so that this horrible conspiracy he's doing happens, and it's as if all of the value of her life is just being used for the worst intents. Maybe there's a subtle reflection on that and just how pointless it all is. God. The wind was too chilly for summer. Yeah, funny that. It looks very, very similar to the Teke Lili sky. The sky is near. This is the closest place to the sky on Earth. Well, in your Earth, sure. There was no one there. There was no nasty feeling in the air like yesterday. Interesting, there was no lightning like yesterday. Funnily enough, there were no corpses. Also because of the fact that I get that it was a battle of people who were in a way higher plane of existence, but also a battle between people who don't exist. People who are fiction. It felt like there was never anything here.
Takuji-kun.
It's Riruru, Takuji-kun. What? This voice. What the fuck? The genuine... Okay. I mean... I was expecting something weird. Jesus Christ. This is... I mean, okay, I was expecting something weird and something that completely just completely defiles the limits of what the world can be and what fantasy can be made out of. Well, what fantasy can be made out of things that are based on real human beings? Because I suppose you could think about the fact that Riruru, she does have the bodily structure of a human being, so because of the fact that she is so... I mean, this is... Okay, I'm not really explaining myself well at all here, but you have human beings, and then you distort an image of a human being, and you make it so weird and unusual, so it's as if it's not something we know whatsoever. This is wrong. That's right. Amazing, it's the real Riruru-chan. Interesting how she looks. I mean, obviously, I need to think about how weird she looks. So, why? Why does she look so distorted, and why is her body so out of proportion? It's as if somebody just totally failed anatomy class. Feels like you're way more realistic than usual. I love her face.
なんかいつも少し遠い感じがした。半透明っていうか、そういうような。
Yeah, you always felt far away, like you were semi-transparent, I guess. There's another one. What? Oh, wait, hang on a second. So, there's another Riruru that is slowly coming into existence. I borrowed a body for a little bit. So that I could meet you, Takuji-kun. Were you surprised? Yeah, whose body did you borrow? Yes? Is it Kagami's? More importantly, Takuji-kun. What? That was a bit quick. Yeah, sex. But... Oh wait, hang on a second. No, this is the usual Riruru-chan. I don't really understand why her body is so distorted at the beginning. No, I don't hate you, but well, not wanting to have sex with somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you hate them. What? But oh Jesus Christ, don't tell me he's gonna fuck a delusion. You need to in order to meet my father. To meet your father? Yeah, right now, even if you are the savior, physically speaking, you're just a normal human. Yeah, and you're somebody who, physically speaking, doesn't exist. And you are encouraging Takuji's delusion more than anything. So by coming into physical contact with me, you can overcome a human's limits. Yeah, totally. You can overcome the limits of sanity, maybe? I don't think many sane people have sex with delusions. This is really weird. Physical contact, so I can overcome my limits. I do find it really interesting that if you don't show Takuji reality and if you make him completely indulge in his delusions, the desire for sex becomes something that is so problematic and it completely rules him over. This here is just, again, desire for sex. But what's interesting here, and lust, but what's so interesting in Kimika's changing of Takuji is just how he changes and how his entire lust-related thoughts, they go. Because I suppose lust is because of the fact that he never really had anybody he could truly resonate or understand. So as a result of that, well, I suppose he just built distorted impressions of people. And I suppose to break those distorted impressions, he needs to be shown a real impression, or just an impression of some sort of companionship. Because I suppose maybe you could think the lust is loneliness. He never talks to people, he never has any thoughts or feelings shared, so there's nothing to make him think otherwise about lust. Like, there's nothing to prioritise over lust, really. So, and there's no restraint either. He has barely any upbringing, so of course lust would get as bad as possible. Yeah. But I... What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm a virgin, so I might not be very good. Right. Don't worry, I'm a virgin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh? So it will be fine. There's no problem. Huh? That's... Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? No, where'd she pull it up? Oh my fucking god, no. No. No, I was not ready for this. No. 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 Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. No. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think sex with a delusion is bad enough. Oh my god. Why? Let's, before we indulge in probably the most ridiculous and crappy scene ever, let's just see if we can actually take anything away from this. Jesus Christ, why is he to do a futanari? Which tier did I did a Subarashiki Hibi smash or pass tier list. Where did I put Ridudu? Oh my god, didn't I put her in A? Wait, where is she? Oh, I put her in B. This is my amazing tier list. By the way, I've changed a few picks, but yeah. This is my smash or pass tier list. Yeah. You're going all the way down to F tier. Yes, I am that much of a degenerate. But let's be honest. It's hard not to be a degenerate when reading a game like this. in scenes like these. Obviously in the scenes of serious story, like the ending. That's not the case. Dude, I can't believe that we've gone from peak story writing to this. But to be fair, I think this is just something that really reinforces the strength of Takuji's delusions. If somebody doesn't show him the real world and what it really feels like to have a bond with somebody, his distorted impressions of people through lust will become prominent. And I will bet you anything, there is going to be so much more sex in this ending, just because of that. Yeah, but isn't it interesting? It felt like there was never anything there, and yet at the same time, Yirudu is here. Funny that. There's proof it's a delusion. You don't even know about the fact that it's here, but oh, it's still prominent. I find it interesting to think about the fact that she was so distorted and she looked fucking hilarious, let's be honest here. But the thing is, the reason why that's the case, I think, is because, I suppose from a supernatural perspective, maybe it's because she's adjusting to her new form and adjusting shape. But I think from a real perspective, from thinking about how Takuji's delusions work, maybe this is him forgetting the form of Nidoru, the true form, and trying to re-comprehend it. He's done what he feels is right for the form to re-emerge, so it makes sense that it will. And maybe this is just how he imagines it to re-emerge. It goes from something really, really corrupt, gradually to something that's alright, and that's acceptable. And then this is whipped out and, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is going to be hell. I borrowed a body for a little bit, that's interesting. Whose body? Oh, wait, hang on a second. So I wonder, maybe that really stretched version of Nidoru was the real Nidoru, and then this is just what Nidoru looks like once she's inhabited a body. It could also be that. No, I think I'm going to stick with that interpretation, because of the fact that she said she borrowed a body. Yeah, it's interesting that. No, you don't. It happens well and truly without it. Yeah, but that is interesting. That's Nidoru-chan. Yes, gotta love the censoring. I think the censoring is so funny. That is something you would only find in Subarashiki Hibi. I'm sorry. What the fuck is a hermaphrodite? Oh god, right. A sexually reproducing organism that produces both male and female gametes. Oh, right. Either male or female, but not both. Wait, what? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, no, it said with both male and female genitals. That's what it said. Oh, fucking hell. This is gonna be rough. I'm a hermaphrodite since I'm an angel. Since you're an angel, but why? I don't understand why being an angel would make you have to have both. No.
そんなことないよ。僕が望んでた通りなんだよ。僕の好きなキャラが
Takuji,
僕と同
why?
じものを持ってるなんて。
Not at all. That's just what I wanted. Well, to be fair, you can relate to your favourite character, I suppose. Bit weird, but just a bit. I didn't emphasise that nearly enough. This is very weird. This is very deranged. Just like usual, but okay. Not at all. That's just what I wanted. I can't believe my favourite character has just one like I do.
いいんだよ。僕は嬉しいよ。僕と同じ感覚をリルルちゃんは共有してるんだ。
Oh god.
僕が愛したキャラが僕と同じように感じるんだ。
I just find it genuinely hilarious to think about the fact that Takuji has respect to Ridudu, and obviously he has a big feeling of love towards Ridudu, but at the same time it's just so funny that he feels as if not only this delusion is a friend, but also the fact that he almost feels respect to this delusion for being a woman and yet having you know what, because of the fact that he can relate more. That's so odd. That's great, I love it. You can feel the same things I do. I've always loved you. That's amazing. You can feel the same things I do. Yeah, and it's lust. It's total lust. There is no love here. You don't love her. It's embarrassing.
隠さないで。
Oh, please hide it for the sake of my sanity. Don't hide it.
でもやっぱり恥ずかしいよ。こんなのがついてる女の子なんて。
But it really is embarrassing. A girl with one of these is just...
そんなことないよ。リルルちゃんは可愛いよ。
That's not true, you're cute.
私の大丈夫かな。
Is it okay?
うん。
Yeah.
リルルちゃんのペッツも可愛いよ。
Oh, Jesus Christ.
こんな風に皮かぶってて。
いや、やっぱり恥ずかしい。
No, don't. It's too
手
embarrassing.
で隠しちゃダメ。ダメだよ。
Right. But it really is embarrassing. But it really is embarrassing.
ダメ。ちゃんと見せて。
The fuck are you forcing? Well, to be fair, I mean, she was the one who suggested sex, but still. You shouldn't force her to do stuff like this. Well, I mean, she is a delusion, but still, morals should apply. No, let me see it. Your face is scary.
僕が見たいの。だから見せて。僕は救世主なんだよ。
I want to see it. Show it to me. I'm the Jesus Christ. Why?
リデルは天使だよ。
Then I'm an angel.
分かったよ。恥ずかしいけど。
Oh my god, this is a fucking joke.
ジェル。リデルの父。
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was 10 times more disgusting than I thought it would be. Amazing. I think I'm gonna blur this because of it getting to NSFW related concerns now. That tip was crying. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Fair enough.
そんなに見られるとは。私。
Don't stare at it. If you do that,
見られると
if I stare at it. No.
どうしたんだい
What's wrong?
大きくなっちゃう。
It's getting big. Oh, she's getting off to.
大きくすればいいじゃないか
Isn't that a good thing? Right.
これ以上大きくなっちゃう。皮がめくれちゃって。
Oh God.
恥ずかしい。恥ずかしいよ。
I really want this to be over. If I'm gonna be honest, I think all of this H scene is all it really does is display to us the fact that obviously Takuji is really fucking horny, let's be honest here, but it also shows us just Takuji's ridiculous desire for sex and the fact that lust is what's most prominent, and the fact that his lust, because of the fact that he has chosen to embrace the delusions, has never had somebody, it's never had an opportunity to subside. And it's just growing bigger because of the fact that he doesn't have the same connection he had before with Kimika. So I think because of the fact that we have got the point of the scene, I'm going to skip through this H scene. I am going to read it. I'm going to force myself through it because I did make that a rule. I have to read every single H scene in full. But I'm just going to skim read through it. I don't want... I just... If I'm going to be honest, I find stuff like this really disgusting. So, yeah. I really had to force myself through that scene with Nishimura and Numata. So I'm just going to skim through this. I will listen to all the voice acting, but yeah, that's all I'll do.
見られると
これ以上大きくなる。恥ずかしい。恥ずかしいよ。
No, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Well, yeah, reasonable, yeah. But the only thing is, if you want to have sex, why are you this embarrassed? Oh, no, it's perfectly reasonable. The tip. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Right. Everything is going to be revealed. What the hell? He's going to see everything. Everything.
見えるって
Oh, God. You mean like this? Oh, no. Is he getting his own out? I touched it for a moment with my finger and... Oh, God. Like a snail leaving its shell. The pink tip suddenly popped it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God, there we
ミル
are.
ちゃんのお乳の先っぽが 全部見える。
Well, I can see it. I can see the entire thing. Right, okay. God, this is so disgusting.
恥ずかしいよ。
So disgusting, so degenerative, and yeah. Evil. No, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
恥ずかしがらないで。僕にリルルちゃんのすべてを見せて。すべてが見たいんだ。
Don't be embarrassed. Show me your everything, Uriru-chan. I want to see it all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Also, by the way, what's interesting about Takuji's lust-related scenes here is he's imagining somebody, even though they're the opposite sex, they have the same private parts as him. I think that shows that he's not only completely distorted his impressions of other people based on lust, but also the fact that I think it wouldn't be a stretch to say that this is something he's seeking other people in terms of he's seeking somebody to relate to, somebody to share the same feelings as, someone that he truly resonates to, because of the fact that they can share similar experiences in something. I'm going to get that it is masturbation, but at the same time it is still something you could apply to what I'm thinking. So maybe this is just a desperate desire to have company, to have people to relate to. I mean, I can definitely feel that. I feel it all the time. Not in this way. Not in this way. No fucking way. But maybe it's just something normal, but just applied to a very abnormal circumstance. Oh, Jesus Christ. She thrust her hips forward so that I could see better. Can I touch it? Oh, God. Right. She sounds so shy. If that's what you want, but I'm sensitive, so please be gentle. Yeah. I gently grabbed her dick. Sorry, did it hurt? Oh, God. No, it just feels good because you're the one touching me. Right, okay. Oh my fucking God, I hate these analogies. It was smooth and wet and it glinted in the light. It was like pink jelly. Right. Oh God. Ugh, Jesus Christ. I hate these analogies. My brain went numb at the thought of what I was going to do soon. What you were going to do. Oh God. Well, you're totally blinded by lust, just like always. But then oh, Jesus Christ. Slowly extended my tongue. Right. But I'm a boy. I'm a boy. What am I doing? Well, isn't it ironic to think about the fact that, I mean, I get that this is something that could potentially be considered consensual. But at the same time, you are kind of just replicating what your bullies have done. There are a lot of times where Takuji has replicated the behaviour of his bullies when he's become the saviour. It's really interesting. Oh my fucking God. Oh God, this is going to get disgusting very soon. can't resist. Of course you can't resist. Yeah. Boys shouldn't do this, but I shouldn't. But I can't stop. I can't stop. Oh, God. In that instance, something inside me broke. Oh my God. Right, okay. I'm gonna instinctively turn my audio off. I think that's a good idea. Right. Oh God, this is horrible. I hate this imagery. I'm not aroused by this at all, by the way. Can I just mention I find it fucking awful. Yeah. Ugh, Jesus. Honey kept gushing out of the top as I continued. Jesus Christ. I just hate how you analyze these things and how you link them to everyday objects. Or just everyday fruits or objects or just things that I can really do with not having the thought that they could be linked to something like this. God, whoever wrote this, why do they know every single part biologically of a dick? I mean, these people have properly done their research. It's concerning, to say the least. Jesus fucking Christ. God, somebody's completely losing her composure very, very quickly. Well, she never really had composure to begin with, but yeah, she's going into calming mode very quickly. What I will say is it's really interesting to me that she is not only coming really quickly, but at the same time, it's so sexual. It's as if it's perfect, as if everything feels really good, everyone's consented to it, and it's just the perfect sexual scenario for somebody like Takuji. And it's really interesting because that then reinforces the idea of his ridiculous lust and his ridiculous desire for sex, let's be honest here. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have just found the most degenerative and hilarious quote. I genuinely want to show this on camera just because of how degenerative it is. Right, look at this. This is the quote. Oh god, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, that is a really good question sometimes. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, I get that you were doing the action of coming, but Jesus Christ, you don't need to destroy my fucking ears. I mean, I don't care. Oh god, the white flashes of doom. Yep, there we go. Oh god. Takuji-kun. Oh, Jesus, I'm not reading that out loud. Oh boy, Takuji's turn now. Right. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate these images. I hate that the artistic quality, I mean, I get that it's not exactly the most sane thing. The artistic quality is good, and that's what I hate about this. The fact that these people have tried so hard. Ugh, this is just disgusting. Oh, God. Intently. God. Hmm. Ugh. God. Oh my fucking... This is so revolting. I don't know how people get off to stuff like this. Oh, it's just... You look at this and you want to vomit. Oh my god. Of course this guy has an on that hole. Of course he does. Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel like I've really lost my sanity tonight. Oh, I've lost my sanity long ago, but yeah, fucking hell. Ugh, Jesus Christ. What am I fucking doing? Why am I reading this? Ugh. Oh, God. Isn't it ironic? Oh, I like that line. She's doing everything I want her to do. And it just really shows to think... I think it really shows that this is just a delusion and that he is imagining the maximum lust. He is imagining the perfect sex, let's be honest here. He is imagining sex where everything went right and everything could be real. Yeah, just everything goes right, everything goes perfectly. And it shows not only immense lust, but also the fact that we're in a delusion. I just find it so odd to think about the fact that his delusions are so strong that he can somehow simulate sexual feelings that he's never experienced himself. These must just be estimations of how they feel. It's so weird. Yeah, there's no way it normally feels this good. Interesting, that, yeah. Oh my god. This is so disgusting. Oh my fucking god. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ, I hate this. Oh, the white flashes of doom again. Good. Oh my fucking god. Oh god, this is so disgusting. Oh god. She drank it. Dude, how do people fucking drink stuff like this? I mean, these things must stink so ridiculously much. How the fuck do you do that? And it's so unhealthy. Can you imagine the amount of germs that you must be putting into your system by doing stuff like this? I will never understand how people suck. You know what? I will never understand it. It's so disgusting. It's seriously just nothing short of disgusting, if you ask me. Ugh, fucking hell, you're so gross. Oh, it totally can. Yeah, my body can take all of your love. I totally agree. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, he's gonna do it twice. Oh no. Then let's go for round... Oh, Jesus. Round 2. Right, 1 wasn't enough. Oh, no. Oh my fuck. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh jeez, this is the most disgusting image I think I have seen for a long time. Oh my god. Yeah, and isn't that funny? She is quite literally a sex machine. And I think it's relevant to the plot because it shows Takuji's ridiculous lust. I mean, you imagine someone as... To be honest, I suppose Riduru was the person who had helped Takuji solve all of his problems in terms of not becoming the saviour. She was the person who encouraged him to be reborn and to seek enlightenment and self-discovery in this way that he feels happy about. So I suppose... I mean... I don't really know how I can put it. I mean, she... Well, now she's fulfilled her role of making it so that Takuji is reborn in terms of her delusions. So now all she is there for is just to satisfy Takuji's lust, really. I just find it so interesting how he imagines absolutely the best thing that gives only the best experience for his lust. And it totally makes sense. It really does. This is so disgusting. Riduru-chan got on top of me. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna use any means of contraception? No? Dude, why does every single eroge have no contraception? Seriously. It's so concerning. I mean, this is delusional, so I can kind of see why, but I hope you get what I mean. Yeah, that's quite relevant. Yeah, I'm totally fine. You can relax. I'll do everything. yeah, I'll do everything in order to provide you with the best feeling I possibly can. That's what she's saying to Takuji. And this is why it makes so much sense for Takuji to have lust like this, because he has to put no effort in. He can just get it all. Well, all of it can happen to him. Right, okay then. Oh, Jesus, when is this going to end? Yes, she stopped. I collapsed in that spot. Yeah, I don't blame him. Hang on a second, what the genuine fuck? Wait, what? Okay, so something really, really sudden has changed. We've gone into the really creepy theme of Ayana now. What? After the second come for both of them has happened. Well, technically it's the second. Okay, it's technically the second and yet the first for Didudu. If you know, you know. But yeah, this is a bit unusual. What's happening to her? What? What the fuck? Dude, what? I am terrified. God. It is God. What the fuck? This is weird. This is so weird. So obviously they have sex, they come. Why is it that in Eroges every single sex scene ends when people come? Like, seriously, I mean, you would have thought maybe there's a bit more to it than just leading up to this. But no, it's weird. God, so it's just... Oh, Zakuro out of all people. This is horrifying. Wow. That was very interesting. We were able to really, really have evidence of the severe extent of Takuji's lust. And holy fuck, that ending, that was not something I was expecting whatsoever. Isn't it ironic to think about the fact that throughout all this time, the main and most essential element of Ridudu is that she is the maximum pleasure machine, really, for Takuji. And it's just funny to think about the fact that it's so obvious to everybody apart from him that it is a complete delusion, and that he is so lustful that he will literally imagine himself fucking someone else and actually get the feelings of doing it. And that also shows that he is so disconnected from the world. He may be the saviour now, but has he changed? No. Has he been reborn? No. He's always just remained the same, if he accepts the delusions about Zakuro. If he encourages his mind to fantasize. What's so interesting about all of this is at the end, how it ends. It's so odd, because you would have thought if this is a delusion that is guided to make him feel the best he possibly can, why is it the case that it just suddenly ends? Why is it the case that Zakuro is the person who suddenly replaces Riduru? I think that's so unusual. I mean... Ooh. Oh yeah. I've thought of a great idea. If you think about lust, it's something that's temporary. You have a feeling of lust, and then maybe you want to act on that feeling of lust and get off. But then the feeling of lust goes away, and then the thing that caused the feeling of lust is just insignificant. you can't get lust from it, so what's the point of even acknowledging it? Like, that's a lot of people's thought processes with porn, for example. It's like this. You've had your lust, and now the time you've had some fun, and now it's just completely gone. Because of the fact that you've experienced your lust, it's irrelevant. Maybe that could explain why she so suddenly disappeared. She completely loses relevance once Takuji's lust goes. But the only thing that doesn't really... I just don't understand why Zakuro replaces this, though. Oh no, I suppose maybe it could be the case that it's as if the delusion of Zakuro feels like Takuji deserves to be terrified. And Zakuro's ghost, ironically... no, not her ghost, her corpse. It's ironic that that's the one that is there because... Zakuro's corpse rather than Didodu. Yeah, well, because that was Zakuro a few days ago in Didodu's position, Takuji having the most in terms of lust possible for her. And now the lust has faded, and what he has done is his lust has gone towards the person who is next the most arousing to him. So it's as if he's betrayed Zakuro by doing that, really. Maybe that's why Zakuro was so mad. A very, very odd ending, and if I'm going to be honest, today was just... I mean, I won't deny that the messages and the emphasis on lust on Takuji's personality, I thought they were done really... I won't say it was done well. I mean, I can't really say I enjoyed the sex scene at all, but at the same time, I mean, it is really, really interesting that what they try to do, the writers, is they try to make you feel that very same lust that Takuji does, so you can relate and you can see how wrong his lust is. I don't know. It's really unusual, this. Like, genuinely, I'm surprised I'm saying this, but it is unusual. It really is. So what's going to happen now that Takuji has a ridiculous amount of lust? What's going to happen when we see God as well? That's what I'm going to be very excited to learn about next time. So, yeah, I probably won't play tomorrow. Well, it depends on when I get back from work. If I get back really early, like 10 o'clock at the earliest, maybe I'll consider it, but I think it's unlikely. Anyway, see you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed what okay, I didn't really enjoy the scenes the most, but I enjoyed what I took away from this. And I also find Zakuro's delusions that Takuji received to be very unusual. All of them. And Didodu. Why was she so stretched out at the beginning? But anyway, yeah, see you guys.